we are giving away a free Steam key to the story-based adventure game The Silent Age. In this addictive game, you assume the role of a regular, unsuspecting janitor who sees himself confronted with the daunting task to save all of mankind. Simply answer the question at the beginning of every video to be entered for the giveaway running until July 31st. You can enter as many times as you want by answering every new question in order to increase your chances. Let's get it.
There's been a lot of talk about Thanos' children, but what I want to know from you is, what is the name of Thanos' biological son?
He's got a biological son?
Yes.
And it's neither one of those two?
Well, to be fair, the wiki also lists various unnamed children, but there's only one that's actually known by name.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
So,
I've got no clue. It wasn't even named at all.
Let's start this episode.
Let's go do it.
Didn't appear in the game so far, so...
Yeah, final episode. Interesting. We should probably review that in the podcast at some point. Talk about this game a little bit, because there's something to say about it, definitely. It's interesting.
I mean, we'll usually also do a small retrospect of the game in the last episode at the end.
Yeah. But we can't really get into it for like 20-30 minutes there. It's like, yeah.
Well, we could, but yeah, we should.
Let's not do it. Do we like it? Do we not? Also, remember, this is all one big stream, so we've been playing for like, what? 8 hours? Close to 8. Yeah, about 8 hours, right? As we speak right now.
7 hours.
Yeah.
I mean it this time.
Around that time, so
it's pretty much exactly 7 hours.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Might be like 5 minutes over under, but it's pretty much 7 hours.
So it's been a long day. Needless to say.
So our playthrough will still be at the upper end of the 9.5. They said 8.5 to 9.5 hours on the internet.
It's gotta be up there.
For the runtime, so this will actually end up being around there.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell them of my best
That's friend Peter Quill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Drax. Oh yeah, because Drax...
I like how they're showing just the empty ship and then all the dialogue over it.
Oh yeah, because people fucked off anyway.
Yeah, but that's, symbolic and everything. It works really well.
But I am happy to still be breathing.
Thank you for
Oh yeah.
teaching me that the
Sacrifices have been made, man.
But I must go.
We need to get him back together, man.
We need to get a new tape deck. That's what's over
Yeah,
there.
that's it.
Wait.
Oh, I keep zooming in there. I assume if we had sacked it, it would actually be zooming into the actual tape deck there.
There'll probably also be music playing.
Oh yeah, that might be a thing. That was just a frame of something weird right there.
Yeah.
And you saw that too, right?
Yeah, it was a transition bullcrap.
Almost seemed blue and white, but then again...
Just seemed white.
I was about to say, then again, it was for such a short period that
Glitchy
it's
frame of something.
hard to tell.
Some garbage. That's to happen sometimes.
Better than when a game freezes up and all the characters are just in their default positions and they're just standing around doing nothing. Except for the bartender who was still...
Episode 3.
Codex device making you sick. A new
8 or
study.
9 rounds. Then we find Hall.
8 or 9 rounds in
We have some
yeah.
breaking
Yep.
news. Reports are flying in about a violent Kree attack on Jabari 5. Millions are feared dead.
Hey, Pete. I found her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if that drink maker can pour something stronger. We're gonna need it. We need to talk.
See, I really think he's turning on her.
You
You think so?
That's caused nothing but trouble for Allah. Are you not?
Yes.
I need your help.
Funny way I asked.
It was just too cool not to. He knows that.
Yeah.
Is Baldin, son of Hala the Accuser.
Yeah, I know.
You've seen what my mother is capable of. The weapon she now has in her
That's
possession.
right when she resurrected him, I was like, he seems... It seems like he might turn on her later.
Let us work together. No more secrets.
But why, though?
It's too funny not to
Don't
keep...
ignore me. Put the drink down. I risked my life. Risked treason to my people. Just so I could find you and stop my mother from destroying our...
That's weird that he would do that, though.
You guys having a party and it didn't invite me?
Rocket, this is Baldin, Hala's son. He wants to help us.
Wait. Allah's friggin' son? Nah, I'm not buying it. The Kree, who've been trying to kill us, need I remind you, don't just offer their help.
I'm not so sure. Think he might actually want to help us.
Listen, I know you were lost in his dreamy eyes,
They are
but he
dreaming.
ain't fooling me.
Gay.
But you know, he's probably got valuable intel on Hala. If we knew he was telling the truth.
Maybe I should just...
We'll be good if we had Mantis around,
I'm
won't we?
sorry that I bothered you.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
not so fast. You're not going anywhere, friend. Rocket? What are you...
Hang tight, Pete. I'll be back in a jiff.
It's probably.
It's actually pronounced GIF.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
Not
Actually,
very
you
fast.
can't really tell without context, can you? It might be a very small fan.
It's pretty
Nope,
huge
it's a
fan.
pretty huge fan.
Look at Shadow.
Then again, there might just be a tiny light behind it.
Yay!
Mantis?
Sorry that took so long. She wasn't too keen on coming back here. Mantis will be able to tell if the kid's lying or not.
Good
You're
thinking,
a
Groot.
genius, man.
Rocket. Ah, God. We've been doing this too long.
Life or death.
I am
You just
Groot.
want to use my
It is.
powers as some sort of lie test.
Hala
Light detector.
has a super weapon and is killing innocent people. That's the textbook definition of life or death.
As in billions of lives.
Yeah.
Does he
Or
have to
death.
do with it?
This isn't just some random Kree. This is Hala's son.
They're all like the races where they can't tell them apart.
Very mean.
Yep.
Okay.
And worst of all, she was mean to me.
Powers, not for you.
Fine. I'll ask the questions. You just tell me if he's lying or not.
Oh, are you done talking about me like I'm not here?
He's cool.
Not that being treated like I'm invisible is anything new.
Drop the attitude, man.
Yeah.
You're already on thin ice, and I can make this a whole lot worse for you. My friend Mantis here is an empath, which means she'll know if you're lying, so tell the truth. Why did you come here?
It is as I said before. I came here to stop my mother and save my people.
Those two seem kind of vaguely
We
conflicting.
have a mistaken view on superiority. If we were truly great, we would lead by example, not by force.
Well, I'll be damned. I've seen it all. A pacifist Kree.
Wow, look at you. Truly an original. I bet you are a real hit at Kree parties.
Ah, come on.
Particularly now. My people, they
Expectable.
just need new leadership.
And it sounds like you've got someone in mind for the job.
Oh, I had never really considered it.
You think that was lying? He totally considered it.
He wants to do it himself as a thing, right?
Well, if not you, who do you suggest take over? Deposing a leader without a successor, that's pretty
Yeah.
risky business.
Well, maybe I could do it. I know as long as Hala continues to lead the Kree, they will never change. And I can't help but feel responsible. My
It's
mother
very convenient that just looping the footage on the screen.
wasn't always like this. She used to be different.
I am Groot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure she was an angel back in the day. Baking treats for the homeless, holding charity drives.
Well, no. She wasn't like that. She was uncompromisingly strict. As a leader and a parent. It was her way or no one's way.
It's my way, goddammit.
Yeah. But come on, she resurrected you,
Hala's
man, you
only child.
ungrateful bum.
If she thinks you are keeping me hostage, it would emotionally compromise her. She'll become careless. It could give you the advantage
And more
of being
dangerous.
to defeat her, freeing the Kree from her rule. All I ask in return for my cooperation is when the time comes, you must promise to spare her life.
This is mounds upon mounds of crap. He just wants to use us so he can rule the Kree himself.
Yes, that is
Please.
very true.
There has been enough death.
But we could,
I am Groot.
in
We
turn,
got him as bait. We don't need to take
get back possession of the Forge,
Use him as an ally?
which is the real problem here.
Yeah, which we want to do, right?
So I guess we accept, right?
Because
Seems
with the Forge, we're gonna get
Okay.
freaking Drax back, and we're
You got
gonna
a
get
deal. You
everyone
help
back.
us take down Hala, and we promise to keep her alive.
Thank you, Star-Lord.
We accepted Baldy's deal.
As he
Get it?
smiles.
He's bald.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be sleeping with one eye open.
Yeah,
I
have
just
fun
want
trying.
a new path forward for my people.
Don't even think about making trouble for us. Let's take a walk back to the ship, pal.
You need to shut up, man.
I didn't say a thing, man.
You did.
With Belden's help,
I was miming Enter Sandman.
Everything.
Hala is armed with a devastating weapon, combined with the forge. There's no stopping her.
I am Groot.
Yes, you
Guardians
are.
broken.
Best voice line ever.
I don't see a world where you can actually defeat Hala. And when you were together, you all hated each other. I can't imagine a time when you didn't hate each other.
It wasn't all bad.
This lady needs to
Mantis.
chill
We had
out.
plenty of good times. Come on, Groot, help me out here.
I am Groot.
Yes. That is true.
He never lies, too.
What is it?
Oh, now we're going on a trip down memory lane. I love it.
Oh, we're looking Groot's past, right? Had done it before. Right. Shouldn't we both be grabbing
Yes.
Mantis's hand and not Groot?
It's like a circuit, connected whichever way is.
But it's not a close, like, come on.
Yeah, it's not close, I know.
A Telltale story. Wow, that was okay.
Hands off me, man.
Episode directed
Wait,
by
what's his last name?
Jason.
Latino?
His name was Latino. Art direction, Jesse Maccabee.
And tree grow out there,
Yes!
who were scanned and ID'd by several bystanders.
Jesse
Yes,
Maccabee.
we know who you are.
Oh, right!
Forget it, Groot. These
What?
bucketheads can't understand you.
We are doing the voice lines for Groot!
Don't worry.
Exactly the way you said before.
Yep.
As soon as they lock us up, I'm gonna
Characters.
go up to the biggest
Brian Silva.
and knock him out.
Environments. Eric Ose. Animation.
Hey!
Jeff Sarre. Sarre.
Oh, this was an animal prison too. Or perhaps you are my meal. You would hardly be satisfying, though. I am Groot. And I am Destroyer.
Brock understood us, and we were talking to him, so.
I will tear you limb from limb, or snout from tail, whichever would be more painful.
I challenged you. I'm still here.
That is because you cheated. You had a weapon, and I did not.
You take it easy. Knock it off.
That's how they all got together?
Yeah, in prison, of course.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
That's such a typical Guardians move as well. It's like, oh,
Hey, don't get
we first met in prison.
We'll be back to take you to permanent lockup soon.
In a holding cell.
To lockup.
Who is this?
Choreography. Eric
Call me
King.
Star-Lord.
That's how you pronounce it.
I'm sure you've all heard of me,
Nice.
especially you.
Mustache.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. He said, hmm.
I can't take anyone with facial hair seriously.
Nice to meet you.
You're come on.
Spruce.
You're a raccoon.
I am Groot.
Yeah, you already said that.
Type. Programming.
Oh, there's one guy.
So you guys are the real badasses in the room. Legendary outlaws.
Like, there's the one guy in the back who.
Not you.
Music by
We're too good.
Gerard Emerson Janson. That's how you pronounce
French
it.
all of a sudden?
Of course, start running background
Still
checks on
Bay
us.
Area,
So we're
man.
gonna see
Born and
this
raised.
through.
I don't know that's the case.
I am Groot.
And I'm still Star-Lord. So here's the deal. We're breaking out of here.
I'm not going anywhere with any of you.
Settle down
Yes,
in
you are.
there.
The guy's like, you're not breaking out, okay?
No prison can contain me.
I'll go gladly if this giant ass won't be there.
My ass is the correct proportion for my body. I am Groot.
I'm sorry. Do you want to go to prison?
That's what I said.
In a prison. But perhaps you are right, Mustache Man.
Mustache, man. So let me guess, he shaved off the mustache so people won't call him that no longer.
Original. I'm calling it
Wait to hear this.
The Great Escape.
Music reference.
Music
See
reference.
that guard there? He's the only one with the key card to get us out of here.
It's also hearing every
There's no
word
way
you
we can
say.
get to him.
Yeah.
So we gotta escape another way. There's a force field all around us, but not below us. And that's where you come in, Muscle Man.
I agree to this nickname.
You are gonna use those
I agree with
beefy
you.
mitts of yours to dig us a tunnel to the other side of the force field.
Beefy mitts?
We don't have anywhere to hide all the debris, so this tree, well, you're gonna have to eat it all.
I am Groot.
And once we're over there, that's where you come in, gadget guy.
Uh-huh.
You're little and adorable, so you're the perfect
How
distraction.
do you know he's a gadget guy?
Say that again.
Maybe you guys
You're
get
the
it.
perfect
With
Oh,
distraction.
I know where
So
this is
that,
going.
night
Gonna stretch his arm through the air vents, grab the keycard, and just open it from the inside.
And what are you doing while we do all the work?
Which apparently there's an air vent in there that leads to the outside.
I'm gonna spring.
Which inherently... Does he have vision in there?
No, it's just like I'm
Just
feeling
feeling it?
my way around. Yeah,
But, I'm seriously, right? They could just escape through that, theoretically.
but this,
Especially the raccoon.
but
He's
this,
playing Space Invader!
this is way cooler. Go get it.
He is playing.
You rooks?
Oh! You made a reference to a character we saw earlier. That's clever.
I'm not gonna lie. A couple of you.
Like, come on, did you not see that?
I will never forget you. Or we could just use the key card. I love this tree.
I am Groot.
It's the beginning of a beautiful
He's the
friendship.
goat.
You were going to say escape.
No, he was gonna say
I was
friendship.
gonna say friendship, but escape will do.
Yep. Oh, and stuff goes down. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Telltale series.
Achievement unlocked. Everything changes.
Everything.
I was wrong about you guys. There's a reason you all ended up
Yes,
together.
you were.
You're all criminals.
It was the musty up.
We're family, or friends in the conventional sense.
Yeah, it was all a mustache.
Peter,
For sure.
I don't think that's...
Surely.
I don't know, Mantis. I really think it was the mustache.
It was not the mustache.
Could have been.
Okay, fine. It was just a lot of different things that led to us being a great team.
Among
We're the
which was the
Guardians of
mustache.
Galaxy. It's time we start acting like it.
Then let's go get them back.
Especially Drax.
Yeah.
And Nebula.
Well, Drax we probably need to resurrect with the Thing.
Oh.
Because he's apparently dead for real, right?
But what if we had eliminated the thing and then allowed Drax to jump out? Then there would have been no way to get it back.
Nice of you three
Sure.
to show up.
Okay. Just gotta find Gamora.
It's anyone's guess where she is. She's still an assassin. She'll know where to go if she don't want to be found.
Mantis, you were able to track down the shrine using your abilities. Do you?
But maybe if we had destroyed it, then
Find those two?
we wouldn't have had to
I can usually
go
find
after
sense nearby.
Hala because she has it.
But
And
No,
then
we weren't going after her. She was going after
my
us.
range with your help.
yeah, but then we wouldn't have needed to end up
have
in
an
that
idea.
worm, possibly.
What?
But we just dropped down because the Kree were fighting us.
You're
Yeah.
going to love it.
But then down there we decided that we gonna go for this. What the hell? What was that? Flashback again?
We're trying to find Gamora. Which somehow involves whatever we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Where are we?
You and I have merged minds.
This is inside my mind. It seems kind of empty.
I've never shared this with anyone before. And you didn't die or anything.
Oh, that's... And you're hyped about that?
That was an option?
I wasn't sure it would work, but it did.
Well, I'm just happy that you're happy, Mantis.
I am happy. Isn't this so neat?
That's wonderful.
This island here represents your subconscious mind, Peter. And those other islands represent your friends. Gamora could be anywhere in the galaxy by now. In order to find her, we'll need to build a bridge.
You're saying I'm a rock?
Yes.
Music
Bridge of
reference,
feelings.
probably.
I won't be able to do
That's
it
a song title right there.
I'll need your
I'm
help.
sure it is.
Okay. This is weird. This is very, very weird.
I suppose it would be for someone who has never experienced it before.
That could be the
Doesn't that
title
make
to a
it
country
kind of
song.
Fun.
Bridge of Feelings?
A Bridge of
When you
Feelings.
reach your friends' islands, we'll learn where they are. Now, I need you to concentrate very hard. When you think about the Guardians,
If you want to believe country songs, that's how everything works, right? A Bridge of Feelings.
One looks different than the others.
Towards Guardians, yeah.
There was like 6 words there, one of which was red.
on this plane, emotions are able to take physical form. Those are memories that you can connect to with your feelings. If we focus on your emotional relationships with the rest of your team, they will be easier to find.
I can get her back, Pete. If we charge the forge, we can revive Lila.
Oh, so we know we need to find we need to find the right thought track.
I can get her back, Pete. If we charge the forge, we can revive Lila.
That is obviously Rocket.
Rocket, yeah. That's not useful. I mean,
Yeah, that's cool.
he's a cool body, but that's just not useful to our current situation.
You're the one who's gonna keep us from falling apart.
That seems about right.
You're the one who's gonna keep us from falling apart.
You're doing well, Peter. I'm beginning to sense Gamora.
Oh. That's not enough yet, is it? There was another one. Grax, right?
Just say I am Groot. Yeah, probably.
This is my chance, Peter.
Yeah.
To protect my new family.
Is Groot not getting one? Does he not think about Groot at all?
That's curious. Your bond with Drax is very strong.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
But I don't understand. You can sense Drax, but Drax is dead.
Well, maybe he's not.
I can't explain it. But I can certainly feel his presence through your emotions.
That's the big reveal, people. He's still alive.
You've told me how you
Yeah, that's kind of what I called in the
That's good.
mid to late terms of the last
Find
episode.
your friends. I'll need more.
So wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Feel about being guardians.
Is there gonna be a red one again for like the obvious answer? Because we're too stupid to pick it ourselves?
Yes.
Conflicted! Oh no, wait, that's just red because I have it over. Never mind!
Huh.
That's Rocket again.
She was the only thing keeping me alive.
So we need to do this for everything now?
I don't know. Might as well.
Oh yeah, we need to build the
They're
bridge.
color coded.
The bridge, of course.
It's they're color coded.
Yeah.
That's Rocket, which is the one that's least direct, and then of course, naturally Gamora is
That.
green and purple, and Drax is red and green, which also makes sense. Or as colorblind people would say, red or green.
And or both, maybe.
Yeah, but why would you expect that, right? It's like, huh, this is either red or green, I can't tell. It's like, that must be weird, right?
What?
Color blindness?
Yeah.
Being able to not discern certain colors from each other.
Traffic lights?
Traffic lights aren't that hard.
No.
Because you can tell by what's on the top and what's on the bottom.
Even the things
Or on the sides if they're
my beloved commander
Oh yeah, that's a
if
thing.
they're on the sides, but
Very unsettling. But please keep trying.
Ask me the third question, the third and final, presumably,
doing
question.
great.
I didn't think I was actually capable of feeling this many emotions. I'm so...
yeah, I'm so damn deep,
Let's just try
man.
once more. You and the Guardians
You're also
have
full of
had
yourself.
so many amazing adventures. How would you describe your happiest moment with them?
Happy.
Happy, that's a word. Proud.
Awesome!
Awesome.
I think that's enough. If you explore all these memories, we should have what we need to build our bridges.
surrounded by adoring fans.
Has purpose. Drax the Destroyer has purpose once again.
Yes. Playing defensive line before the use attacks. This is what his purpose is.
If Drax is somehow still out there, your feelings can lead us to him.
That's the plan. It is weird that you have created a bridge to Drax. I don't know why we're going specifically after Drax right now. I mean, I know
you
it's
can build all your bridges.
seems like a thing we should do, right?
I mean, the only one of those that we don't need to find is Rocket, because he's already in the building. We just
And for some reason, we don't have a bridge to Groot.
yeah, because he'll always be just saying the same thing. That would not have been as fun for the minigame, I guess.
Wait, this is... What the hell does this mean, Mantis?
It means Drax is alive. And it means you left him for dead. Poor Drax. He must be so lonely.
Drax. Oh, God, I feel terrible.
We all thought Drax was dead. We may have assumed too quickly.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Neither did
Nope.
neither did you.
I'm so
So
excited that he's still alive.
His sacrifice caused so much turmoil. Hopefully this will repair what was broken in your team.
as you anticipated, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said last episode.
We know where Drax is.
About an hour ago
We're not
in our
done.
time.
Keep looking.
I don't know. You might have said in the beginning of this episode, in which case
That too. I said it both, I think.
I was surrounded by adoring.
So let's do the most useless one.
Hey, I was surrounded by adoring fans. I couldn't let them go thirsty.
That was right after we killed Thanos as well.
I mean, we know where he is. He's
My
stuck
emotions
around.
towards Rocket are extremely complicated and varied.
He's a cool guy. Cool cat. Not a cat.
I guess we can walk the bridge to see a shot of the bridge? Of the ship, that is. I mean... Yeah.
That's the bridge. Makes sense. Rocket's been here the whole time.
I found Rocket!
In spite of everything you've been through, Rocket cares about you a great deal. He must really value your friendship to remain at your side.
I'm glad he stuck around.
Yeah, he's a great dude, man.
He's a good friend.
I suspect that is why he stayed. He knows how well you two get along, how much you need each other.
So,
It's weird that they're not moving, isn't it?
what's with all these other...
Who? The statues?
The orb thingies?
Yeah, because
They represent your feelings, Peter. You should
because
explore them.
it's supposed to show us where they are
But like,
in the moment. But if they move, they're not going to be in
but not
the
like-
exact same position
not
as they're
like
displayed.
live action, right? It's just like in the here's a picture of where they are once you activate it.
Can't believe we didn't.
Oh yeah, we
Thanos is
did.
gone.
I also still can't believe that the game started with killing Thanos. That was crazy.
There are so many.
I expected him to be like maybe
Final
defeated
boss.
in the last thing or something.
Aurora.
You know what? For me personally, not knowing the franchise before is not too bad at all. Because like, I didn't go in with any expectations on knowing who he is or what he does, so it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just
No, it's cool.
something that's I didn't expect, which I guess is good because not being able to expect what's going to happen is generally a good thing.
Yeah.
You want to be surprised by stories because if you can anticipate everything, you don't need to actually play the story. Now here's the big one.
And I know this place. I've been here.
Oh yeah,
This is Thanos' training room from Gamora's memory.
Gamora hated her father. Why would she go back?
because she loved her sister.
It's where her and Nebula still got along before they
Before they
didn't.
did.
Maybe the place reminds her of her sister.
Also, everything is completely grey except for Gamora's hair, which is vaguely purple.
Rocket stayed with us.
Is it?
So that island will probably show us the Milano. I'm proud of you, Peter. You did well connecting with your emotions. I know it couldn't have been easy. For someone such as yourself.
What's that supposed to
mean?
mean?
What are you implying?
Not everyone can connect with people as easily as I can.
Wait, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Don't worry, Peter. This is a safe space.
It doesn't feel
Yeah,
very
it
safe.
looks like it.
So,
I almost spat out my coffee.
Who should
Disgusting.
we get first?
What was the question?
Achievement unlocked. Wish you were here. Where should we go first? I guess Drax.
Well, Drax, yeah, because he's
go
doing more
grab
turn
Drax.
danger, I guess.
Let's go.
That's also a music reference, by the way.
Yeah.
Recently.
Which makes me
Lot
wonder
of
if
them
the
are.
ones that we didn't recognize as such were
Probably
too.
more as well, because all the episodes are...
And a bunch of achievement names at least were. There was Bridge Over Troubled Water, there was Wish You Were Here.
Yeah.
There was a few other ones that I recognize and don't remember because I've got really bad memory, as we might have called up before.
What about that giant creepy worm thing? If it's still alive, I'm getting the hell out of town.
don't worry. If Drax is alive, I got money on that thing being dead.
Fair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Looks fairly dead.
Actually did it.
Great guy.
Tossing a rock in our vague direction.
Drax! Holy crap! You did that worm you came out of it. Like you were inside it, and then you came out? That's amazing!
You doubted me, Peter Quill?
No.
No, yes, maybe?
What's wrong, man? You look pretty down for a guy who just defied death.
I was merely reflecting on the circumstances. The creature did not give up easily. Our battle raged for hours.
Pretty good, man.
It's got teeth all the way down his maw, that's weird.
But I think I was happier butchering that hideous worm than when I got revenge on my daughter's killer.
Because you did it yourself.
I cannot find a reason for
And
it.
who killed his daughter's killer?
Importance
Oh,
to
was
me.
it Thanos?
Okay.
Yeah, we...
Oh
Someone
yeah,
killed Thanos.
right. That was in the beginning of the thing.
Drax didn't actually get the kill.
Big worm. That's way
Was
bigger
it the
than
fox?
Thanos. I mean,
What?
The raccoon guy who killed him?
No, it was Star-Lord, as I just said.
Okay.
We shot the gun.
Peter.
But I do not see how size correlates
Rocket-
to satisfaction.
Built the gun.
Right.
Drax just stood there and held it briefly.
Yeah.
Such exhilaration and nothing else. I spared not a single thought for Kamaria. I think I am afraid that with each passing moment, her memory will continue to disappear.
Actually, your tattoos will remind you
I
of
fear
her.
that once I forget,
yeah.
Kamaria will die a second death.
That's what they say.
Things will not stop.
I don't think that's true at all.
That's a saying, right? Like,
Your
oh,
memories of your family
when
will
last
last
person
forever.
stops
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about
You die
something.
twice, right?
Yeah.
Be a part of you.
Yeah, once when you're actually physically there, once
And
when
once less than you ever
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Part of me, she is dead.
He really doesn't get metaphors.
I am not used to being afraid of anything.
Well, you don't need to be because, like, look at what you just did there.
These feelings would not cause me such distress. No matter how hard I try.
You don't mean that, Drax. I mean, you can't.
I was not completely honest with you before. I did wish to protect the Guardians. But part of me hoped that I might see my daughter again in the afterlife.
We could revive her if we got our hands on the thing. You know that, right?
The Forge hasn't been destroyed. We can get it back. And you can see Kamaria again. You know, without dying.
Yes. That would give me a reason to not
Yes.
be dead.
That's a great reason to not be dead. You know what's a great thing? Not being dead. Love
Yeah.
it. So good.
Hey guys, it's all clear. Bring the ship down.
Now, let us return to your garbage heap of a ship.
Yeah.
The galaxy is
Good
counting
point.
on us to stop Hala.
Hard.
And I have wasted enough time beside this rotting carcass.
Hey, It might be a garbage heap, but it's our garbage heap.
Most of that garbage is yours, Peter.
Hey, we do a bunch of stuff out there. Come on now, man. That sports trophy for participation? It's like as big as a Stanley Cup. Apparently they give that out for participation.
Sanctuary training installation.
Huh.
You expecting any calls today?
Star-Lord, you must know why I am contacting you.
No.
Admit it. Admit what you have done.
Sorry. I don't recognize this number. Who is this?
You know who this is. The accuser. You have taken Baldin hostage, and I want him back.
Yeah, come get him.
I do not know how you did it, but I want
I
him
finally
back
noticed.
now.
I want the Eternity Forge back in my hands. You return that to me. You get your son.
You think I will just forfeit it to you? Absolutely not.
Mother!
Well, look who it is.
Please, Mother. Just do as they ask.
What are you planning to do with him?
Well, not kill him, because that would be...
Yeah.
In any way.
I mean, if she were smart, she would see through the plot.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't a plot, then the simple thing would be for him to commit suicide and for her to just bring him back.
Or for her to literally just blow up the ship and then resurrect him.
Yeah.
You are the most infuriating person I have ever encountered.
That's kind of the plan.
I have always heard of the insolence of human beings, but meeting them in person is infinitely worse.
Yeah.
We're not actually meeting in person right now, but yeah.
Yes.
I am coming for you. I shall destroy nowhere. Then I will continue to Earth. There will be no home for you to run to.
Well,
She hung up on me. I can't believe she hung up on me.
You're unbelievable, Quill.
Seems you possess a unique ability. I've never seen anyone annoy my mother so much before. I fear she cannot be stopped. If you don't stand against her, no one will.
Yeah, not gonna lie. That conversation could have
but no, we were trying to get her
That's
emotional,
okay.
right? That was the whole point,
Yeah.
so she was gonna make a mistake.
For nowhere.
Yeah.
We've got to hustle.
She's coming from nowhere, man.
back soon.
Diary of a Madman. Achievement unlocked.
I think that's a song.
I think they might all be songs.
I think I've heard that one, though.
Because there was one that had a slightly weird wording for the name,
Moment.
which would have made sense if they were referencing something.
Think harder.
Don't call me Pete.
You've got some nerve. Following me here, of all places.
Hey,
I
why
told
not?
you I was done. I'm not in a very charitable mood, Peter. Leave. Or I'll make you leave.
You know Drax is alive?
Or are you here to fight? I won't go easy on you.
Whoa, there is no need for violence here, okay? Let's just talk it out.
I've said
Come on,
enough.
we can work it out.
There's a graphic.
You said you'd keep everyone together.
Well, besides you, everyone is together.
Hala is more powerful than ever.
Nice.
Now Drax is dead.
Actually,
Drax
about that.
isn't dead.
What? Why didn't you open with Drax is alive? And you didn't bother mentioning it before?
Oh, sorry I didn't get the chance to mention it in the 2 seconds before you freaking attacked me!
He was devoured by that thing.
No, he wasn't.
You said he was gone.
I thought he was.
He's a goat.
But he's not!
No, he's not.
He killed that space worm and is now hanging on the Milano with everyone else.
Yeah.
Drax is back to his...
Is Milano the ship?
his
Yes.
normal self.
That took you a while to catch up on. Man, that's...
What?
Ugh, I just don't get it.
What?
Yeah, he's
Why
pretty
did
tough.
everything just work out for you?
That's my
No
superpower.
matter what you do, everything just conveniently works out.
That's
so
such a subtle
great
thing to
start.
say. It's part of my
It's
charm.
just part part of my Star-Lord charm, I guess. Just too good looking.
It's all in the mustache, man.
You are incorrigible.
Yeah.
Even in post.
So Drax happened to survive, but you told him to sacrifice himself, knowing full well that it could kill him.
Could.
Can't you even pretend to be bothered by that? Show me something. Anything. At least some semblance of remorse.
I gave Drax what he wanted. He asked me to let him go. It wasn't easy for me, but I'd do it again.
Do it again.
How can you possibly say that? You shrugged through everything, free of consequence, while I feel punished for merely existing. I've done so many horrible things. I fought. I tortured a little girl. All because I was too scared to stand up to Thanos. And now, my sister is dead. I'll never be able
What about that?
Reviving.
to made a mistake.
Remember the resurrection thing? Maybe now she
Can't help anyone.
also has motivation to go for
Yeah.
this thing.
Need to save Nebula. We don't give up on our own. The Forge is still out there. We can bring her back.
It feels like too much to ask for yet another chance. But maybe this time I can finally atone for what I've done. I close my eyes at night and I'm right back here. I'm that frightened girl, unsure of what or who to trust.
The Guardians?
I want nothing more than that pain to be over.
You have to forgive yourself, Gamora. It's the only way you can move forward.
Right.
What he meant to say is
You're
move
right.
on.
Yeah.
Which is
Exactly.
reference and also true.
She has very static tears on her face.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Would they also be green?
It's just war.
But her blood is green?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why wouldn't his be?
But that has hemoglobin in it.
Yes. Which is for some reason green.
Which I guess for her might be something slightly different, but yeah.
Hey, Drax. Surprised to admit it, I'm actually glad to see you.
I too am glad you have not perished in a violent and agonizing death. Perhaps by sudden evisceration or Balinese organ chewing.
But what?
I once saw a man have his organs chewed. Oh, how we laughed at his pain. Like this.
Nice one, dude.
Yes, watching someone suffer is hilarious.
True.
Welcome home, everyone.
I am.
Yes, he's Groot.
Groot says
If I
it's...
saw it correctly, he didn't hug Gamora.
Maybe his arms
Okay,
weren't
you
long
Peter.
enough for that, I don't know.
Somehow you managed to get us.
But he could go
back.
through the air vent. Yeah.
I didn't think we'd see each other after
Because it
all
was
this time.
fairly necessary
Unless,
for it.
you know, we ended up in the same prison.
Again.
Again.
We kind of made a mess out there. Now we gotta clean it up.
We?
Okay, some of us made it more than others. Now, I wish I had better news for you, but,
Janitors of the galaxy!
turned into a galactic war zone out there.
Janitors.
That's what Rocket said.
has begun killing innocent people to resurrect the army.
He was like, oh yeah,
And she's coming
we're
after
more like
us.
the janitors of the galaxy and Hal as our last spill.
Yeah.
Her son and an unlimited army.
Gotta clean that shit
She
up.
still considers us a threat?
Well, actually, we have her son.
Actually, that's a long
Yeah.
story. Baldwin, come say hi.
Hello.
Hey.
You have taken her son prisoner. You are not the pathetic warrior I so often think you
Well,
Baldwin and I have a little arrangement. In exchange for not killing his mom, he's gonna be our bait.
Whatever stops her from what she's about to do. The killing. It can't go on like this.
This does give
How
us
long
emotional
can this go on?
but we
He's got the type of voice to say it and the type of skin
Since the
color to
last
say
time
it too.
we fought
He
her.
could be one of the guys, man.
Paula is heading for
I don't think he has hoofs though.
for us.
I don't know, but he sounds vaguely like him.
Yeah.
Skin color? That man is, in a past life, he's a chain gang member.
Well, you've been on the ship.
Mining Sarah
I
now.
can analyze the readings from last time and see if if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
If Hala's ship has a weakness, I know you'll be able to find it.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Pete. I'll do my best.
Hala is
Also, a nice mustache.
Yeah,
We'll have
nice
to prepare
musty.
to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
I am Groot.
That you are, buddy.
Why does he even bother to come up and say that to people when there's no translator there? Also, I literally don't get how that's the only thing he can say.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
No apologies, man.
What?
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. I was so consumed in my emotions that I uselessly sacrificed myself. My selfish act put the Guardians...
Wait a second.
For that I am deeply sorry. And I hope
That's not
my
exactly.
sincere apology.
You have nothing to apologize for, Drax.
Perhaps on Earth, selfishness is commonplace.
Yeah.
On Kylos, it is
True.
most shameful. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
No killing.
True.
So, that giant space worm. How'd you kill it?
It is a heroic tale that people will talk about for generations.
But self-praise doesn't seem to be a very shameful on Kylos, huh?
The worm creature, narrowly avoiding endless rows of teeth. I used my blades to slow my descent, shredding the creature's pulsating throat. Once within its noxious bowels, I detonated the drive cores of 6 dead ships. The explosion resulting from digestive fumes and flammable fecal matter was the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
That's disturbing, but cool.
How the hell did you get out of there?
Running.
Peter, some may not know this, but when a creature is in its death throes,
Oh yeah, right.
the sphincter relaxes.
It's pronounced
I
colon.
was forced to swim through bile. Gland juices seeped into my nose and mouth until I emerged, moist, reeking, victorious.
That's a glorious tale.
Glorious, yep.
I look forward to repeating this tale many, many times
Yeah.
for the others.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we left you for dead.
I do not blame you for your
So a
ineptitude.
little bit of selfishness
Also
is
thought I was
most
bound
shameful,
to
but
die.
tooting your horn like
It was
that
a reasonable misunderstanding.
seems like that's actively encouraged to do.
For one last fight. Oh,
You ready for one last battle?
Hala.
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
that's the spirit.
That's what it takes, man.
Oh God.
What?
Hey, Gamora.
He didn't even understand that.
Hey. I wanted to thank you again. What you said back at that training hall, I really appreciate
Drax is not dead.
it. If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
I meant what I said.
Thanks for not killing me.
Every word.
Hey JJ, thanks for not killing me.
No problem.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me.
I'll be glad to return the favor too.
Yeah.
By not killing you. Good stuff.
So,
Called a social contract, and it comes naturally to most people.
I'm, worried about taking on Hala.
I know what you mean.
Ah, we got this.
But the others look to you as their leader. Put on a strong face for them.
Like this?
Keep working on it.
Yeah, no,
That's more of a
we're not
dumb
going to
face.
confess our feelings to her right now. That seems impractical in the current circumstances.
No way. Hey Groot.
We're not flying anymore. Background
I
stationary.
am Groot.
listen,
Yes.
I wasn't stuck.
Maybe we are flying, but it's all so far away that it basically doesn't look like it.
Hey, thanks for showing me your memory. It put a lot of things in perspective.
So you're gonna grow a mustache again?
What did you show him anyway?
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, Stash-Lord. I almost forgot about that upper lip atrocity.
No
Ready to
comment.
kick some hollow butt?
I am Groot.
Wish we were all as optimistic about it as you are.
I can't believe we managed to get everyone back.
Well, almost everyone.
I am Groot.
Groot says the only reason we're all back is because of you. I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you around, buddy.
Is there a limit to like how much information he can transfer in saying I am Groot one time?
Thought you were mad at me or something.
I don't know. It did. There was a few cases of him saying it multiple times.
What you got cooking?
But
About that, I've been
I
pouring
don't
over
know.
the scans we got last time and we hit the Revenant.
Because otherwise you
Good
could
news
just
is, I
spit
know
out a
what we
full
gotta do
doctor's
to take
thesis
Holland
in like
down.
3
Bad
seconds.
news, I don't know
That'll be
how
pretty-
we're
that would be a
gonna
great word count. Is like I
have
am
to
Groot.
Disable that super gun of hers if we want any chance of beating this. Simple, right? No more gun, no more dead people.
Taking down her gun sounds like explosions might be involved. Are explosions involved?
Happily.
Maybe. Right. So, far as I can tell, there's a number of key points on the ship to factor in.
It's like 1 week
Here,
spot. They will. No,
here,
wait. You made that joke before.
And here. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. So lay it on me.
What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, I suppose. Start
Is
at
that
one
the
end
weapon?
and.
Right. I've actually got a plan for this one. It's got a couple of points on the outside of the ship where the energy is focused before it discharges. But get
Overloaded.
this, these points aren't guarded. They're just out there in the open. Probably because the Kree don't think anyone's insane enough to attack a super weapon head on.
Challenge
Sounds like a
accepted.
challenge. But I think we're up to the task.
If by we you mean you, then yes, we are.
Wait, what? Me?
You're
Yes.
the one with the jet boots. I got a slew of homebrewed explosives and deflectors. You'll plant the explosives on each of those energy points, and then when Hala fires the weapon again, boom! It'll blow itself up.
And what if
Clever.
they fire the weapon before I'm done planting the deflectors?
Just finish
Too
before
bad.
that happens.
You're dust. But don't let it happen.
What's this one?
He's
Those
gonna be
reactions
biting the
were
dust.
beautiful.
He's gonna be another one
Kinda like
that
the hard
bites the
the
dust.
dust.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Someone's
Queen
gotta
is really good for
get the
music
shields
puns, man.
offline,
Yeah.
And someone else has got to cover these access ways to protect the hacker.
Too bad that Gamora isn't royalty, eh?
What's this?
The main hall system. You might not remember, but it was filled with those cryopods.
I do remember.
Somebody
I get that for people it was 4 weeks ago, but for us,
It would also be really easy
If
to
you
just
are-
send her son in to do that stuff, right?
yes.
Just be like, oh yeah, I broke free, and by the way, no need to go after these guys anymore. I
This place looks important.
Yeah,
like,
that's
tell
the
them to
computer core, where the
F
ship's
off.
system can be accessed.
and then he just
Someone
plants
to
explosive
hack
and
into
blows the
the
place up.
It's vital in getting that weapon offline. We need our hacker to take down the shields and clear a way for you to plant the explosives. Someone to guard that hacker from any attacking Kree, and a third person to stage a distraction to keep them occupied. But as far as plans go, it's pretty insane. Then,
Suicidal?
yeah, that word.
Yeah, whatever it takes, man.
This is my favorite kind of plan. It's got all the adjectives.
Mine too.
See, that's why we get along.
We need someone to grab Hala's helmet. Won't be able to trigger the weapon without it. It's probably in her quarters somewhere, so someone will have to steal it right out from under her nose.
That sounds like you're volunteering, Rocket.
Oh yeah, tell the 40-pound guy to steal the helmet of the Kree accuser. Be serious, Pete.
All right.
40 pounds, maybe with all your shirts and weaponry on you, yeah.
Helmet thief and me.
Yeah, and if all that don't work, guess we'll just have to resurrect this guy and have him chop Hala's ships to pieces.
Good one.
That could actually work if the forge contains enough power. And if we could reacquire it.
Well, we'll call that Plan B.
When in doubt, let magic save the day.
Fair.
You know, if this doesn't go our way, I just
Bringing
wanna
it
tell
all back home. Achievement unlocked.
you. Yeah,
Wait.
me too.
Can we talk to him again?
Hey, Pete.
We need to assign rules to people. Okay.
Oh yeah, right. Hacker.
Roll in mind for you, Rocket.
Oh yeah.
It's either helmet thief or hacker, but he seems the only person
Hack, right?
who could do the hacking, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be the hacker. Groot's gonna be the protector.
Yeah.
Drax is gonna create the distraction, and Gamora's gonna choose the helmet. That seems to make sense, right?
About right.
She's stealthy. He is loud.
Yep.
Groot
He's a tree.
is very good at making shields and shit,
Yeah.
and he's Rocket's best friend, and Rocket is like a tech
Smart,
guy.
yeah.
Hack the computer.
Logical choice. I won't let you down.
Should have assigned them all the worst possible role and people would still work.
I was glad to have you at my side when everything was going wrong.
Like,
I don't
like
need-
Drax,
What's the worst for Drax? Stealing a helmet or hacking?
steals the helmet, Groot hacks,
Oh yeah.
Rocket is a protector,
What
And then,
what am I missing?
the lady would create the distraction.
Oh yeah. I mean anyone could really create the distraction.
You and Groot make up? Is the dream team back together?
Yeah.
We sat down and talked it out. I think we both said stuff we regretted. But we're good now.
I think Groot just said the same thing over and over.
Back at you, bud.
He's like, I am Groot as well.
Also Groot, yeah.
Are you sure this plan is gonna work?
Yes.
Nope. But I'm
Okay.
okay with that this time. You guys got my back, and that's all I need.
Catch you in a bit.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Protect Rocket.
If we're going to attack the Revenant, we all need a job to do.
Yeah, protect that.
It's
You're gonna be on protection.
interesting how we're the only one who has
I am Groot.
like a solidly assigned job from the
Always had
get-go.
my back, and I ain't even been shot once. Not once.
Even though every character
See you
has
around, buddy.
very distinctly their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, and apparently they had a specific voice for that combination there.
Yeah.
So they were probably anticipating people making that exact choice. Which of course means that we're taking a logical choice, means also we're taking probably a rather popular choice.
From our last sparring practice.
So, Rocket has this plan?
Still
just
the same.
crazy enough to work one?
Yeah.
The usual kind.
Surprised.
It's either that or wing it. It's either one of those two.
Yeah, but this time is a plan.
You're sneaky. So, why don't you stealth down there and steal Hala's helmet?
Her helmet. All right. Sounds like a challenge. Leave it to me, Peter.
See you in a bit. Hey, Drax. We've got a
Hey,
plan to
Drax.
attack
Later,
Revenant
Drax.
tomorrow. We just gotta divvy up the roles.
Of course. I trust you will grant me the most important job.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll actually be the distraction.
We need someone to cause a distraction in the main hall and keep the Kree at bay. You think you can handle that?
My friend, if you need Kree to be killed, I will gladly kill them
That
for
is
you.
good.
Pete, looks like Hala just entered the system. We're gonna have to hurry.
Oh, it was very convenient that I just assigned the last roll. I mean, we could have done it in like 2 seconds, but still.
Alright, guys, bring it in. So, here's the
What's Mantis's
We're
role?
making a run on Hala's ship to take that
Being
secret
emotional.
line. I've assigned each of you an important role. Hacker, backup,
Being the therapist
distraction,
that everyone
and of course
eventually
Yeah,
needs after
she's the
this.
shrink.
Yeah.
I will install
She's
the
a team
explosives, so when the
psychologist.
trigger's pulled, the gun blows up right in Hala's face.
This will require everyone to work together flawlessly. I do not believe I have seen that happen.
Well, we got this.
Are you sure this plan will work?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, we ain't exactly got a stellar track record when it comes to plans going our way.
I trust each and every one of you to do what you do best. Now, things will go wrong. They always do. But we'll figure it out as we go. We have everyone we need to do that right here.
Uh-oh, here comes a patented quill spell.
I mean, look at Rocket.
Damn it. Should not have drawn attention to myself.
What should I be looking at? Is there something stuck in his fur? Or his little pebble teeth?
He's the #1 smartass in the galaxy.
And damn proud of it.
You should be.
Yep.
Your self-confidence crushing wit is legendary.
Oh, Peter, over here. It's me, Drax, the Destroyer. I volunteer to go.
The Destroyer.
next.
Yep.
Oh, I could never forget you, big guy.
Do not hold back. Tell me what I am.
It's practically illiterate.
Enjoyable.
An overgrown bodybuilder who can barely read, write, or understand basic symbolism, yet look at all he has accomplished.
I can too read. The words just hurt my eyes. They're so small.
Yeah. Okay, fair point. I get it. I'm with you on that, man.
And
Gamora!
Don't.
And Gamora.
Not quite stealthy enough to sneak off from that. Whatever.
The woman I love.
Peter.
The woman I like.
Peter.
The woman I would like to love if she were maybe open to that sort of thing. Don't answer that right now.
It was great that we didn't confess our love earlier.
And what about Mantis?
We didn't say anything about Groot yet.
No.
What about me? I don't know what's going on here.
Fucking invasion of privacy.
Yeah,
Can't keep
that's great.
anything
Yeah.
from her. She is the living embodiment of a violation of privacy.
That's not a good thing.
No.
I can't help it.
And we love you for it, Mantis.
No, we really don't.
And last,
And she knows it too because
but certainly
Since he
not
lies.
least,
Groot.
that's true.
Groot's.
He's Groot.
Yeah.
Or he's a tree.
I
Either
am
one.
Groot.
I am Groot, yeah.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
What does he say when he actually wants to say I am Groot? Like if someone came up to him and was like, hey, what's your name?
I
Then what's he say?
am Drax.
He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. He just can't.
Sure, we have our differences, but we all share something in common.
I like how we had a great I am Groot moment though.
Being Groot, yeah.
I am Groot. Dependency on oxygen-rich atmospheres to survive.
Yes.
Not exactly.
No. Not the last one.
Who doesn't?
We're survivors.
Groot.
No matter
probably
what
needs carbon
comes
dioxide.
our way,
Alright, he's a
we
tree.
persevere.
Of course.
As long as we
I-
have each
I'm
other,
just guessing,
we
but
can
I would
beat
assume so.
anything. Hala doesn't.
Then again, he has a
stand
mouth.
chance.
Yes.
Which means he might have lungs.
And he turns the carbon dioxide into
That?
oxygen. Because,
He doesn't really have leaves though.
yeah, that's
Not that many. He usually
so
has
there's
like
more
one or two.
photosynthesis going on, right?
Yes.
So he might actually also need
Really
oxygen.
inspired.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always.
You should have led with that.
That's all you need to say. Let's
Yeah,
rock and
that-
roll.
that's a speech. Let's
always,
rock and roll.
I'm always in for the plan. No
And
matter
everyone's
what.
inspired.
When rock and roll is involved, so am I.
Yeah. Very casually floating around.
Before you came back for me, I was ready to give up on the Guardians. Because I thought you...
No, we never would.
Thanks for proving me wrong.
Well, here goes nothing.
A lot of ships. Here's hoping everything works out. We deserve it happening to us at least once.
Between you and me, that was all an act back there. Yeah. This plane is garbage and we're all gonna die.
Nice to hear you admit it for once.
Look sharp, guys. Hala's coming in hot.
I am Groot.
No, I ain't a tree. It's a phrase. You know, like, she's right on top of us.
Wait, he understood him?
I am Groot.
Yeah, that does sound worse. Hang on. Rubble coming your way. I'm almost to the computer core.
Oh, wait, the rocket we were talking, right? That makes sense. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Quill, what happened? Did you die again?
Again.
He's staying alive, man.
Mm-hmm. Near the reference.
Guys, how's it going in there?
I'm all hacked in, plus an added bonus. Her computer's now transmitting some of your music to the entire...
Yes!
They're hearing that trash over
Yeah!
the intercom.
Stream free music! Stream friendly music.
Eject it and plant the bomb.
Oops, I'm ejecting. E.
One down.
E
Two to go.
stands for ejection.
Star-Lord,
Yes, it
how
does.
is your mission proceeding?
1/3 done.
It's going less great.
Wait, did he start with the center one?
Gotta hurry.
Think
Fire that weapon
so?
now, I'm
That seems impractical. Does it matter?
How's
Oh,
that
I think we could have gotten in the center and attacked them, but...
I am Groot!
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Hanging up now. Heads up! Oh, too late. Just quick.
Q stands for quick.
Q does stand for quick. It also stands for quiz.
One to go.
Yes. Or for question.
Yeah.
How's it going in there, Peter?
I'm on the last station now. Now would be a solid time for that distraction.
I have not forgotten.
quest.
There is an intercom button here. I shall press it. Greetings to all pathetic Kree warriors on this ship. This is
And
Drax
quarantined
the
for some
Destroyer.
reason.
I am waiting for you in the main hallway. Please come see me immediately.
This is like an actual intercom message.
Nope.
Like, please come see this person at this place right now.
It's a good distraction though.
Yeah.
Hey, what up?
The letter Q could also stand for the word Q.
Yes.
Kind of busy here.
There's folks that are trying to get at us.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That's what E stands for.
Rocket, all charges are planted. Impressed?
Marginally. Once one of the Kree fires that weapon, the whole ship's gonna go, holy crap, that's a huge explosion.
Well, that means we get drag stuff, right?
I think that distraction worked a little too well. There are no more Kree on the bridge.
What? Looks like someone just volunteered to go hit that button then.
Do I have to do everything myself?
I managed to get the helmet. Now what, Rocket?
Launch it out an airlock.
Wait a minute. You never actually needed the helmet, did you?
Nope. But now Holla's gonna be looking for it, and it'll be spinning through space.
Wow, Rocket.
His plan always involves stealing one thing that isn't that necessary for the thing at all.
Hey, ball.
Every single time.
That's good.
One thing. Like a leg or an eye or something.
Why not? If you got the personnel for it.
What do you mean Holla's heading for the bridge? Hey, Pete, you better get ready.
If we had sent Drax to get the helmet, he probably would have failed, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Here we go.
Again? No.
No. Rad makes scream from the music.
How do you like that?
Probably not too well. Q stands for quill.
Yes.
This ends now.
Bring it.
Hey, how do you get there?
Nice one.
I do not need a weapon to kill you.
Actually,
Do not see
Probably do.
you should be kind of busy searching for a helmet.
Yeah.
everything you have done is futile. Admit it. You have been defeated.
Not true. But you're about to be.
Whoops.
What was that?
I accidentally moved the mouse too far over and was outside the window, and I clicked. Also, if any video in this series gets copyright claimed, I'll write a complaint later to Telltale. I just decided that.
Okay, cool.
That seems like a thing, right?
Yeah, why would it though?
Stream-friendly music said that's exactly why, right? If it gets copyright claimed for music, it's really...
In that case, yeah. In that case, we could claim that we lost out of millions of dollars because of that, and that we now want a replacement from Telltale.
Exactly. Millions of dollars.
Millions
of dollars.
Over the course of like 5 videos. Q. Also stands for questionnaire.
Okay.
And qualification. And quantum physics. Also quantity.
And quarter.
And quarter.
Specifically the word quarterback.
Yeah. Or just the word quarter. As in,
yeah, but right, like quarterback, QB.
Yeah. That's what the football coach said to the broken vending machine. Give
me my quarterback, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I know you could ball like that. That was nice.
Teamwork, that's what Mantis was talking about. After we killed all those Kree, why do we need to blow up the ship again? Oh wait, there's more Kree in there, isn't there?
Yeah. We need to get our hands on the thing, though.
Oh, come on! Oh, she's gonna fire the weapon, isn't she?
Yeah, that's gonna explode.
Get us out of here. Oh, we just blew up the weapon, nothing else?
I don't know.
Okay. Considering the bridge is okay. Brace for impact!
Yep, this is okay. This crushing is nowhere, so it's okay. I like how Drax is still just keeps saying that.
Explosions!
Extreme explosions. Huge fan. Great stuff.
Flashbacks.
Really, at this point. At this point, really.
Oh! I guess if we made a different decision, you would be in some sterile hospital right now.
Oh, yeah. Possible.
Take it easy.
Music reference.
I'm worried about you.
I won't scare you like that again, I promise.
Promises.
Shut up. I was actually thinking about saying that earlier.
Stars.
Yeah, I think the last episode.
This is my happy place.
Yeah, they were talking about promises a lot there.
You want to build it back up a bit?
I'm starting to like that song more and more the more I listen to it.
Come on.
I'm not convinced yet, but he's talking about Nick Kershaw's song, by the way, Promises.
I mean, I said promises, then we said song. I feel like people could have figured that out.
Not about it yet, but...
Hey, how else are we going to roast marshmallows?
By insulting them? Like, how does one roast marshmallows? By telling them they suck and their life is awful.
You've almost got it.
Didn't even have to use the lighter fluid.
Well done.
Good stuff.
No missing eyebrows for you tonight.
Yeah. Also, I think, like, have you ever considered the Blue Oyster Cult of being affected by the Kershaw effect? Because I had that thought today. I was like, is that still Kershaw effect? Because there's like 5 or 6 videos there, like 5 or 6 good songs there. What?
Fire looks fine to me.
Like really good ones, but the quantity isn't there, and it's been other bands, so that might be debatable.
That's strange. I could have sworn.
Oh yeah, it's going to shit.
I shouldn't have brought you out here. I just wanted one last weekend with you. It was reckless.
Oh, we did, by the way, start the fire. As in the last flashback we said we weren't gonna do.
Yes.
I just didn't want you to forget
But
who
we
I
did.
really was.
Well, literally we did start the fire, but figuratively we didn't start the fire.
Oh, we did start the goddamn fire.
I'm still me.
In every way imaginable.
Always be my mom. I could never forget that.
It was always burning since it was burning.
Still but we in this case did start it. It's a thing, right?
Why don't you build up that fire a little bit, huh? It's starting to get low.
Mom.
Well, it isn't the largest fire. but
That's true.
all things must pass. Achievement unlocked. 5-5.
It's probably a song.
That means that this should be the second to last achievement of this entire game.
Yeah.
Which means we're drawing closer to a conclusion, which is good.
Final achievement should be called Winner Takes It All, by the way.
But, you know, this game has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We're gonna probably mention that in the podcast in the future.
Yeah. Should do that when, like the same week this goes live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thrilling! Ha! I feel so alive.
We're happy for you, Drex, but I think
Which
I
would be
can
like
smell
podcast
burn
157 or something like that. It's in the future from right now a little bit because of course this right now has been played like 4 to 5 weeks in advance.
I mean, the first episode was released.
Was it 25th?
The first episode was released on the same, like the next Monday after recording this. Right now it's
Which is the 25th.
Yeah, but right now it's the 23rd.
That's when we're recording.
I'm right here.
And it's Saturday, so this is released on 25th, the first one.
Yeah.
It would bring me immense joy to spill your son's blood.
Well, look at that timing. So, you gonna drop your weapon or what?
You could simply resurrect him if he died.
No, she can't because we have the thing now.
Oh, we do
and
have the thing.
stolen the Eternity Forge. But I still have my armada surrounding us. Unless you have a weapon that can destroy all of them, I still have the advantage.
What?
Oh yeah, the Celestial.
What are you doing?
Resurrecting the Celestial.
You're not serious.
For once, he does not look like he is joking.
Who?
Well, that's where you're wrong, Hala.
Nowhere is the head
You have a suit.
of the Celestial.
Where?
Oh.
You're standing inside it.
Accuser, the Celestial. It seems to be reacting. What are your orders?
Continue firing.
That was foolish.
Stand down!
Stand down. Ugh. You have turned my own blood against me.
No, you did that yourself.
He has forgotten what it means to be Kree.
Me?
Yeah, she ran me with Kree.
You are out of control! There will be no glory for the Kree Empire if we are all dead!
I didn't have to turn Valdin against you. You did that all by yourself.
Turned him. I saved him. I have revived our civilization from the ashes, and I will lead them to glory once again. We were born into war. We are not afraid of one Celestial.
Star-Lord, listen to me! Let me lead the Kree instead!
Well, yeah, of course.
Lead the Kree? Don't be ridiculous,
Oh,
Baldin.
what?
You are much too naive.
Do we?
The Kree would have
Yeah, the Celestial is... The problem is, if you have the Celestial, sure, it's gonna likely destroy the Kree Armada, but it's probably also gonna destroy us long term.
He should lead the Kree.
No one will forget this.
Thank you.
I mean, the Kree might bite us in the ass as well, but
Dare you?
I'm pretty sure the Celestial isn't good news
My
either.
title over to a child. The thought is preposterous.
Surely letting me take command of the Kree is preferable to our extinction.
This is the deal, Hala. Step down or watch an angry celestial head obliterate your armada. Take it or leave it. You know the consequences. This isn't a we're not so different you and I moment. In fact, we are very different. I don't believe killing others is the only way to get ahead in this world. That's not my style.
I hope I am wrong about you, Star-Lord. You have my surrender. This is Hala, the Accuser. All ships, stand down. I have surrendered my title to my son, Baldin. He shall lead the Kree.
The Accuser.
And he immediately orders everyone to open fire on us again.
Cease fire! All ships
Would be interesting.
Yeah.
You had the power to eliminate all Kree, but you showed mercy instead.
I don't condone killing.
Don't forget this.
Yeah, we basically
I
said
have
that.
no right to ask for one more favor, but I would like to take my mother into custody.
Yeah, sure.
She killed my sister. She blew up a planet.
We made a
Must
promise.
face
Yeah.
justice for her crimes.
Do what you will. It does not matter to me anymore.
I wasn't really asking for your opinion.
The judgment is yours.
Please, she is one of our own.
You can have her. Just see to it that her sentence fits her crime.
I will. Thank you.
He seems like a really stand-up guy.
Although you great debts, they can never repay.
Just be good.
Yeah, maybe we can make some peace between them and ours. That would be pretty good.
But I will show the galaxy that the Kree can be trusted from now on. Not feared.
It's been real, man.
I accept units of booze is great.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. For generations,
Doesn't
my
matter.
people will tell the legend of what happened this day.
I would have assumed so. That's good though. History books, man. It's been real, man.
I don't know what that means. Great.
I can't get that image of Hala out of my mind. She looked so broken. Lost. We did the right thing, didn't we?
Of course.
We saved lives, Gamora. If we hadn't done what we did... a
Also,
lot more
stuff is
innocent
burning
people
everywhere
would be dead now.
around you. Are you not going to put that out?
You're right.
Yeah, no. The fire runs forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could use a drink.
And maybe a shower or something.
We're going to pay off the barkeeper, though?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, how much longer are we gonna pull this?
How long can this go on?
Some point he'll just not give us no more stuff.
He said that he was like, oh yeah, you're not gonna get anything, and then like next time we were there, he's like, oh, one more.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know,
We'll pay him off in like years.
Hello?
if at all.
You guys still open?
There's booze on the shelf. They're open.
Oh,
Hey, can I come out now? Is it over? Yes, you can stop cowering like a baby.
And we're all pretty thirsty.
I know now isn't the best time, but you still haven't paid your tab.
you're right. it's not the best time.
You kidding me?
My wallet's in my other car.
Guys gotta
Yeah.
pay the bills.
Oh, oh, you know what? I left my wallet in my other red leather jacket. So...
Tough.
Yeah, my bar wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you. Just consider
All
your
right.
tab forgiven, okay?
That's pretty good.
Ching!
That's how we do.
Oh yeah, that's
Is this?
what I thought.
It tastes terrible.
Right? Like,
I am Groot.
It tastes like victory.
You get used to it
oh,
eventually.
he's drinking out the thing
I
again.
don't think
Yeah.
I want to acquire a taste for this.
But like, he's one of those people who's just not used to alcohol. And he just takes a big sip. Yeah.
Fill her up.
I'm not gonna revive the folks that I wanted to revive.
Forge is already full. There's
Uh.
still a charge in it, but its power is fading. It can only be.
Ah,
used
yeah.
for
Wait, they killed an entire planet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We could have revived the Celestial with it, but only one person.
Once.
I am Groot.
Groot says you should use the forge for your mom.
I am Groot.
Since you got us back together,
Is there any obvious choice?
it made us. Oh man, he's
Albert
using the
Einstein.
F word again.
Yes.
Like, just start throwing out historical figures.
Nope.
The forge was severely damaged when you.
No, I was just not throwing historical figures, but historical figures that are desirable.
If you wish to
Yeah, of course.
You need to do
Of course.
Yeah, like Hitler. No.
I'm not sure I need it anymore. Then again, Drax lost his daughter. Seems pretty important to bring her back.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but the cyborg was Gamora's true kin.
Oh.
Should be her.
Right.
Oh, for the 1000th time, her name's Nebula.
Yes, the cyborg Nebula.
Thank you, Drax. What about Lila? You loved her.
Guess
They're
I'm
not gonna make us
so-
choose, are you?
Really?
Of course they
Drax,
are.
It should be you.
It should be you.
After
What?
everything we've been through, are we seriously still arguing?
No, we're just agreeing strongly. This is an anti-argument. Just
Exactly.
One of those voices that always sounds like I'm angry.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we don't resurrect anybody, man.
There isn't much time left. The forge is dying. If you wish to use it, you need to do it now.
We also can't just not do it. Oh, we have to.
Okay, so we can right click to let the forge die.
We cannot.
We can.
Oh yeah, we
Right
can.
click let the forge
So
die.
that's a possibility just to see how we rank up against other folks.
Okay, so the thing is, right? I get it. You don't want to choose, but at the end of the time, you can either revive a single person or not revive anyone.
And one would be better.
It's
right?
arguably the best choice to revive someone.
So, what would be more sensible? The most sensible will be either Drax's daughter or Nebula because they are probably the most useful to us.
So, that's what I was about to say, right? Out of those four people, one has officially been acknowledged as a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who?
Nebula.
Okay.
He said that after she died. He's like, oh yeah, she was one of us.
Okay.
So, in that regard, it would make most of the sense.
Yes.
Now, of course, she's also probably the least likable out of those people.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, Drax's daughter can fight.
yeah, so it's... So, picking those two would also make sense. Because picking our own mother is a bit too selfish.
Yeah, that also doesn't make that much sense.
Nebula is, again, she's kind of least likable
I'm
out of
pulling
those.
Drax's daughter here, man. Yeah, I'm kind of with that because
Okay, so, here's the thing. I want to pick Nebula because she's a Guardian. But, if you really want us to save Drax's daughter, we'll do that.
it seems legitimate.
She can become a Guardian.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to bring Kamaria back. For Drax. They can complete the warrior's path together.
Exactly.
Peter, I do not know what to say.
How about thank you?
Yeah.
So I will just stare at you powerfully.
I will just stare at you.
As lovers do, that's weird.
You staring powerfully. Do the thing.
Take my hand. I want you to think of your fondest memory of Kamaria. The moment when you two were happiest.
When you pushed her over a giant cliff.
He's like, I'm falling! He's like,
Yep.
nope. Or like that eternal hug.
Yeah.
Where am I?
The future.
Yeah.
Papa?
The future.
And
So,
for her it is, because she's been dead for a while.
so now can we not use the forge at all, or do we need to kill people first?
It's okay.
There was talks about it being damaged.
Okay.
You can let go of me.
So I assume
Never let you go again.
that we can't use it ever again.
Right. So we
we've
need to
got-
find another one?
We've got way too many green warriors in our team now.
Yeah, that's true, but that's okay.
We get quotas to fill, man.
Power over me.
Green people.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't know what to do. Now that I am finally free of it.
Like, I get that the thing had to be broken, but
Yeah, join the Guardians, man.
Gone, I
But-
feel
it would have sufficed if it was internally breaking, right?
Always use an empath on
It was a great cut.
Why don't you join the Guardians?
Exactly.
Officially.
really.
Definitely.
Thank you, Peter.
Does she still retain all the powers of, like,
Box
being emotionally unstable as Aya?
finally feels
Yeah.
Likely, right?
clear. Thank you, Peter, for all you've done.
Yeah, the other side doesn't seem to be
Yeah.
broken. I can use that.
So, everything worked out in the end.
Don't you know? Everything works out for me.
It's part of his sorrow
Yeah.
charm.
What I mean. I'm
It's
proud
all to do with the musty, man, I'm telling you.
you kept us together after all. I had many doubts it would happen.
She had to emphasize that.
So
Many
doubts.
doubts.
Doubts along the way too.
It's okay to doubt yourself, so long as you keep going. You did, and here we
I'm
are.
not even sure if I agree
How
with
about
that.
a refill?
My hero.
It's too late to.
That's
like,
great, dude. How about refill my hero?
Mm-hmm.
Where's she tending the bar
I
now?
don't know. Where's the bartender?
Oh right, we need a new cup.
Yeah, they're misshapen, by the way. The caps that we're using.
Hey, you two seriously need to tell us when there's a toast happening.
I drink this toxic liquid in honor of the galaxy.
I love how it was called as a toxic liquid.
Well, because it is.
Yeah, I
I
know.
will help guard it. I will fight
Yes!
anyone who wishes to start a fight.
Yes.
Yes!
What about to new friends?
We should name her Tiffany. I feel like she's a
Had them
Tiffany.
before?
She already has a name!
Doesn't matter. Your hero name is Tiffany. Now.
I am Groot.
I'm also
Family's a
Groot.
good one too.
Oh yeah, to family, of course.
Yeah.
Hurry up, Pete. My arm's getting tired.
To the best family a guy could ask for.
Also to Groot.
Strangest looking one in the galaxy.
Hey, I'll
Yes.
Brothers in arms.
Guardians,
Final
this is the
achievement.
Nova Corps.
Could you at least give us 1 second?
Oh, God.
Have to help us.
1
You're the
second.
first ones we
Oh,
call.
for God's sakes.
The galaxy can wait.
Oh, I meant to click hang up. I'm sorry, the mouse.
What's in it for
Didn't you
us?
do that?
No, it wasn't for us. It I accidentally pushed it up while clicking, but apparently it's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't matter because Rocket already decided that what the galaxy can fucking wait.
There was a bar. Was it a bartender? I think it was a bartender. Just having a drink.
I have a drink himself.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too good, man. None of the stuff been destroyed, but hey, we made it through it, man. I'm assuming we did.
Yeah, this seems to be the end.
Yep. So
Don't
that's
stop believing.
Yeah, the episode
That
titles.
was one hell of a journey.
Episode titles make a lot of sense. So
Get it? Journey.
Yes.
I said.
So who? What? Who?
State of the Guardians. Who you sided with? 33% Groot, 50% Rocket, 75% Gamora, and 80% Drax. Whenever there's a decision where you can go
Oh, okay, yeah.
with one of them, that's who we sided with. Mostly Drax,
Yes.
which was primarily your influence.
Yeah, Drax is cool. Also, we decided with Rocket more than with Gamora, but that's your fault. There wasn't
yeah.
really much stuff involving Groot, but whatever. Alive, John, yeah. Detained. Nebula's deceased. So Nebula was, there's gonna be more, by the way.
It's interesting to me which characters are on there, because it could have been our mother, like Star Wars' mother.
Yes.
Or what was it? Oh yeah,
the Weasel.
Rocket's girlfriend. Yeah.
Yes.
The Otter. So
there's going to be more, I think, on the next screen.
So I suppose, well, either that or whichever one would have been this slot.
Yeah.
Which would then, however, mean that there wouldn't be a slot for Nebula anymore, because then she would have 2 slots she could have been in.
Peter.
You and 100% of players
Nice.
try to put the Guardians first. Heroes come in many shapes, and while Peter may not quite fit in any of them, he's the best friend and leader of the team could ask for. 100%.
That's
Although,
all. That means all of them.
Our State of the Guardians, last episode, we had 0%.
Exactly.
You and 30% of players
polarizing Peter.
powered up the Eternity Forge for the sake of your friends. That was most people didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it says also an option, right?
What?
That we could have destroyed the Forge like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
You and 75.7% of players prioritize the survival of your team by letting Drax sacrifice himself. You and 94.3% of players said to keep Gamora's family intact by letting Nebula stay with the Guardians.
Yeah, that we already knew. Pretty good.
I think we might have known all of those before.
Yeah, Rocket. Also
You and 100% of players influenced Rocket overcame his fears and is fully committed to the Guardians.
Good shit.
Even if the last one standing, the galaxy is worth fighting for. Yeah, Predator's Rocket's dilemma over capturing Nebula. There was a small minority. A small difference. I'm trying to say it's a large minority. 38% of players gave Rocket hope seeing her again.
Obviously.
75% of players said, we already talked about that. Why is it always 100%?
I don't know.
What's up with those statistics? You and 1% of them encouraged her to reconnect, followed Rocket, and then relationship with her sister. I'm serious. What's up with 100%?
Maybe that's like you can get another outcome for that character. I don't know.
But why would it say it then, right?
Just for like, oh yeah, this is how it ends. You know.
It seems odd. And sacrifice. All the players are sure that he got his revenge, and then we empowered the Forge.
I am Groot.
In spite of you and 100% of players' efforts, Groot never gave up on the Guardians. He believed in his team. Yeah.
The small potted tree.
Most people let him keep it.
Yeah.
Fair.
He could have probably kept the thing, but thrown the pot away.
The Forge.
We're gonna get him a new.
99.3% of players shook his hand.
Yeah.
Which is to say that 0.7% of you bastards did not.
Did not. That's crazy. Who would not do that? We're gonna get him a new pot of land too.
Oh yeah,
the hacker. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I would like to know the percentages.
Yes.
You would have to probably give them by roll, because if you gave them for every constellation, there's a lot of those.
That's true.
As a matter of fact, there's 24.
Yes, but it will just be like, oh yeah.
I know math.
Yeah, I know. Like, hacker. Here's the percentages, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Went after Drax first? Yes. Felt positive? Yes.
Okay.
So, most people didn't hand Hala over.
No, what strikes me as interesting is that 88.1% of players resurrected someone.
Because of 12% didn't, right?
Yes. 11.9. But, more importantly, that means that even if we tried to destroy the Forge, it would have still ended up somehow working.
No, not necessarily. I think this is just for the last episode, right? So maybe this just takes into consideration the cases where it was possible.
That's not normally how those work, is it?
I don't know.
And, 60-some% of players try to destroy the Forge. I think it's 62 or something.
Yeah.
So maybe the Kree arrived before we could properly destroy it, and then they activated it.
Yeah, it's possible. Magician's Force. We were...
Okay,
seeing that there's
12% of players didn't resurrect anyone, that's also interesting.
Seeing as there's 4 opportunities for different people to resurrect, and the opportunity not to do so, there's actually...
It appears to be an even split.
Yeah, but 27% is definitely above average. So more people choose to resurrect Tiffany than not to.
Oh, that one, yeah.
You know, anyone else.
But still, 12% did no one. So out of those 88%, dividing that over by 3, that's still...
That's like 30.
Then the 27% would be about
right.
But it's
4, though.
Oh, wait, there's 4. Yeah, that's right.
4 different resurrections.
God.
So...
Okay, so the thing about playing a game for like 10 hours straight is that your concentration goes down a bit.
So Tiffany was definitely one of the more popular choices to resurrect.
How often are you going to call her Tiffany?
Forever now?
Okay.
Like, never anything else? I don't like remembering the names that don't make sense anyway.
It's Chimera, it's not even that far-fetched.
Yeah, it's okay. It's also not necessary. Like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these names. But anyway, we managed to get through the entire thing.
I wonder what the least popular choice was. As a matter of fact, I would like to see the percentages for all
You can probably
4
look
choices.
stats up on the interwebs. More in depth.
Yeah, I mean, if you log into the Telltale thing, you can also look at the
can do that. And then present in the podcast if you want to.
Because it would seem like I'm almost thinking that maybe the least popular choice would be his mother because of being selfless and everything.
Yeah.
But then again,
also,
most people aren't selfless.
It's also the most useless character in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, the other was intelligent, and the other 2 were fighters.
I feel like,
Mother...
I feel like the 2 fighters were probably the most big choices because, first of all, they were the most sensible decisions.
Well, but, I mean, Lila was basically like Rocket, right?
Yeah.
So she would have been useful in the same way that Rocket is.
But we already got Rocket, too.
Yeah, I mean, we already got Gamora.
Yeah, but you're gonna have 2 fighters, but 1 hacker should be enough, right?
Yeah, he also builds gadgets and, fires guns.
Yeah, but he's good at it, so we'll keep him to do that by himself.
He's also a pilot and the mechanic.
He's a great guy. He's a man.
Being both the pilot and the mechanic gets you into situations where you need to be in the engine room and on the bridge simultaneously.
Yes, but he got this. Well, you know what? You know what's going to be tough is to when the Hall of Fame discussions come around for this game. Like, is there characters to be considered and who's it going to be?
Oh boy, there's definitely characters to be considered. The question is who is it going to be?
There's like 3 or 4 that I could come up with right on the spot, too. So that's tough. And Peter is not one of them.
I feel like there's 2 definitely.
I mean, there's Groot, there's Drax, and there's Rocket for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, yes, Groot is cool and all, but he didn't do much.
But he's Groot, as he stressed a lot.
Yeah.
So those are definitely ones, and like the 4th one would probably be Mantis already.
Yeah.
Probably one of the later ones, if at all.
Mantis or Gamora or something, but it's like that's the point where definitely the most fun characters who were
Rocket is great.
Rocket and Drax.
Yeah, Groot is funny though. Like Groot.
Yeah, but Drax is funny too in a very dry sense.
Yeah, that's true. And he's JJ Watt, so you can't forget that.
And he's Dave Bautista.
Maybe we can induct Drax and just put a picture of JJ Watt in there, or vice versa. Or both in the same podcast, in the same Hall of Fame.
And switch the pictures.
And vice versa, yes. Exactly. So, thank you for watching the whole thing. Well, no one watched the entire thing, but people turn in at certain points and watched a little bit. I didn't expect anyone to watch the full.
People might watch the full YouTube series.
Yeah, of course, that's okay.
And I don't think that the replay will be available on Twitch because last time it wasn't when we did a stream. I have to check if we can change that.
But it is going to be on YouTube, so that's cool.
It's going to be on YouTube.
Remember to answer the question that was in the beginning of this video, and on every video for that matter.
Like the stuff that wasn't on any of the recordings, you didn't miss much.
That's true. The giveaway is going to happen somewhat soon, so power up that answering again. And we're going to talk about this in a podcast soon, too. So you could do some research if you want to on the statistics.
Yeah.
Like the percentages and all that, and we'll talk about the writing when it's not 2 a.m. and we can focus a bit better on all of this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Do all that stuff, like the video, support the channel, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet to not miss any more of the stuff that we upload on a basically daily basis these days. And we're gonna see you next time,
That's it.
That's it.